on 4 with Stepstone Online Recruitment.
Hello everyone and welcome to more late night Italian football here on Channel 4. Tonight, from round 10 of the season, we bring you the Saturday evening clash between Brescia and Napoli, two newly promoted sides, these who are having some trouble adjusting to life in the top division. Now, both have had their moments so far. Brescia have managed creditable draws with Parma, Fiorentina and Juventus, and Napoli too, under their new coach Emiliano Mondonico, have enjoyed a bit of a mini revival. However, as they went into Saturday's game, these two relegation rivals were still within the bottom four in Serie A, and thus this was a match that neither could afford to lose. Our commentator at the Rigamonti Stadium is John Roeder.
Brescia and Napoli were both promoted from Serie B last season, and both have so far struggled to make an impact on the top division this season. They've similar records, both having 6 points from their 9 matches so far. Brescia coach Carlo Mazzoni makes one change to the side that lost at Verona last weekend. Striker Dario Hubner, who came on as a substitute in that match, starts this evening, Bissoli dropping down to the bench. Starman Roberto Baggio is still looking for his first Serie A goal for his new club. Napoli recorded their first league win last weekend, a 1-0 victory over fellow strugglers Bari, thanks to Nicola Amoroso's goal. Recently appointed coach Emiliano Mondonico makes 2 changes. Dario back in and Matusalem return after injury. Tedesco and Cesar making way, but both are on the bench. Brescia in the white shirts with the blue V, Napoli in the dark blue. Brescia haven't won at home this season in Serie A. Napoli haven't won away from home this season. Each side having recorded 1 win, 3 draws and 5 defeats in their 9 league matches so far. The challenge from Baldini on Hubner is an illegal one. Brescia trying to go forward with Filippini. The Filippini twins, Emmanuel and Antonio, both 27. Emmanuel wearing 17, Antonio wearing 18. The only distinguishing mark between them is a mole on the chin of Emanuele. Goodness for shirt numbers. But also with the little layoff. Also looking to build upon his goal last week for Napoli, which earned them the first league win of the new season, and that's a good early opportunity for the visitors. It's Bellucci firing in and providing an early scare for the home side. Pavel Srnicek, the former Newcastle and Sheffield Wednesday goalkeeper, in the Brescia goal. Mondonico in charge of Napoli for the 4th time this evening. Napoli really have improved their defensive play since Mondonico took over from Zinedine Zidane. In their opening 6 matches in Serie A under Zidane, Napoli conceded 14 goals. In the previous 3 under Mondonico, they've let in just 1. This is a great run forward from Hubner. Just blocked at the last possible moment as he tried to put his shot in. Filippini looking to lay it through to Marino. Amoroso looks for support. Can't find it. Tackle from Petruzzi. Kick goes Brescia's way. Taken quickly. Here's Roberto Baggio. Esposito, the former Napoli man, who'll be keen to do well against his old club. Brescia get the corner. Facundo Quiroga, the Argentinian defender. Baggio with the corner kick for Brescia. Very not impressed by the tumble in the area from the Brescia man. Here's Baggio once more. He's caught on the ankle. And it's a yellow card in very early stage of the game for Nicola Amoroso. Napoli in the summer in a part ownership deal from Juventus. Expect to see Oscar Mangoni sticking pretty close to Baggio throughout this game. The two former teammates at Bologna, now on opposite sides. Teammates at Bologna indeed under Carlo Mazzoni. Now in charge of Brescia. What can the home side do from this free kick? Baggio swings it in. Picked up here by Bellucci. Amoroso lays it on to Hussein. Baldini across, head of Hubner. Calori. It's a good ball down this near side for Diana. Baggio. Two men on him. Roberto Baggio's penalised. So I can't believe it. Here's that incident in the penalty area where Calori goes to the ground. And the general pushing and tugging as they were waiting for the Roberto Baggio corner to be hit across. Calori, man who scored the all-important goal at the end of last season for Perugia, that beat Juventus on the dramatic final day and allowed Lazio to steal in and take the Scudetto title. Well, Napoli may have tightened up their defence under Mondonico, but they've still only scored once in their last 3 matches. That was Amoroso's goal last week. Just kept in play. Referee saw nothing wrong with the challenge on Esposito. Picked up by Filippini. Turn from Baggio. This time he is fouled. Hussein and Magoni in close attendance. Oscar Magoni saying pre-match that he was very much looking forward to his battle against Roberto Baggio. There the two are in close proximity. Brought forward by Bacin. From Bellucci. Throw goes Napoli's way. Amoroso. Too far forward for any of his teammates to get on the end of it. Play by Diana, man who was born in Brescia, started with the club and has now rejoined them after having a season last season with Verona. Magoni. Nice little touch off. Cernacek with the clearance. Mazzoni had a very short spell in charge of Napoli back in October 3 years ago. This Brescia side with just the one win this season. It came when they defeated Regina 3-0 at the end of last month. Tried to be laid out to this near side, but it was cut out by Pineda. Hussein. Gets there ahead of Esposito. Galli in with the firm challenge. Esposito tries to go down that far side. Esposito, who was born in Naples and joined Brescia in the summer from Napoli. Calori. Magoni. Pineda with the ball forward. Magoni. Pineda looking for Hussein. This is Baggio. Magoni tracking back. Bellucci there as well, and Bellucci came right across in front of Roberto Baggio. The free kick is eventually given for the foul on Hubner. Top scorer for Brescia this season, Dario Hubner. 4 goals in 8 Serie A appearances. Baggio. Machin comes to try and narrow down his options. Claudio Hussein, the Argentinian international, recent arrival at Napoli, came in October, a part ownership deal from Parma. So a rather convoluted move, really. Parma had signed him in the summer from Vélez Sarsfield in Argentina, but then loaned him back to River Plate in Argentina. But when Napoli bought a share in him, he came back to Italy. Down on Jerusalem. Injury this evening. Baggio, who was expected to play in this playmaker role behind the front two this evening, having played as an out-and-out striker last week. Brescia won the corresponding fixture between these two here in Serie B last season by 3 goals to 1. Hubner got 2 of the goals. They're still looking for their first win at home in the league this season. They'll fancy their chances against another struggling side. Victory imperative, really, for both these teams if they're to move away from the relegation zone at the foot of the table. Bellucci as Hubner looked to thread it back to Filippini. This is Jerusalem. Hussein. That's it. This is Hussein once more. Russo took it away from Bellucci. Free kick goes Brescia's way. Also sliding in. Antonio Filippini, the man who was upended. Petruzzi. Just on this near side for Marino. Comes off Facundo Quiroga. Brescia get the corner. Quiroga signed on loan from Sporting Lisbon in the summer. Mancini's arrival has had a great deal to do with Napoli's tightening up at the back. Getting Bari in October. Baggio with the corner. Header is over. Sony wrapped up warm against the cold night air. Galli with the header. He just couldn't keep it down. Amoroso. Petruzzi able to lay it to Calori. Hübner unable to turn his man. Amoroso, Matuzalem. Calori is penalised. 34 years old now, Alessandro Calori. Full season with Brescia, having joined them from Perugia. Matuzalem with the free kick. It's hit far too close to Pavel Srnicek. He's played in all 9 league matches so far, conceding 15 goals. Now what's happening here? Referee has stopped play. I wonder whether it's because of the smoke that has drifted across the near side of the pitch. Indeed it is. We're obviously deciding that visual conditions weren't of the required standard, although I must admit I've seen much worse smoke conditions billowing across the pitch in Italy, and play has continued as it does now. Calori lays it out to Galli. Esposito. Matuzalem. Hussein. Matuzalem with a little knock forward towards Bellucci. Petruzzi in with a firm challenge. Flag up. Against Roberto Baggio. And that's why. Calori presents it from going behind for a corner. This is Galli. Touch on from Baggio towards Calori. Filippini out to Diana. Tackle on Marino. Not clear by Troise. It's Bellucci. Decision there from the referee. Big serve. Magoni. Again, it's hit too deep. Relatively easy for Pavel Srnicek to gather. Target was Nicola Amoroso. Bellucci. Still going. Still Bellucci. Not too far wide either from Claudio Bellucci, who's still searching for his first Serie A goal of the season. Pulling it low, back across goal. Fancy had it been on target, Srnicek may have had it covered anyway. Galli. Calori. Goes for the long ball into the smoke at the far end. Magoni gets there ahead of Baggio. This is Bachin. Bachin back in the Napoli side after 7 matches out because of injury. Filippini is fouled. By Claudio Hussein. Filippini stand over. It is a Baggio to take. Esposito hits it high. Heads it down. Able to scramble it clear. Matuzalem. Bellucci. Just delayed on it a little bit too long. Esposito came in to pinch the ball off him. Can't find Diana. Throw. Hussein. Chase for Filippini. Bachin is there with him, and Bachin gets it for Napoli. Manages to keep the ball in and does well to deliver the cross. Sonacek smartly off his line. Here's Antonio Filippini. Treise. Magoni. Hussein. Bellucci. Goes away from Filippini. Patient build-up from Napoli. Little turn from Matuzalem, couldn't do too much with it. Clash between Hubner and Baldini. Baldini just holding off his man. And Brescia get the free kick. Diana. Matuzalem with the persistent and illegal challenge. Bellucci wins his side of throw-in off Diana. Esposito across to deny Bachin. Nice turn from Galli. Filippini. This is Antonio Filippini. Little touch off from Hubner. Filippini tries to get the return pass, but his progress forward was blocked. Baggio can't keep his feet. Magoni again in close attendance, able to poke it clear. Methuselah, Amoroso. Grenada had made the run forward. This is Petruzzi. Baggio. Troisi with the header clear. And as far as Hubner. Challenge came in from the Napoli defender, and it needed to be a good one. It was. Magoni's clearance is blocked by Hubner, who has 11 goals in total this season. Just 4 coming in the league. Scored plenty in the Coppa Italia, but Brescia's Coppa Italia campaign all but over. They lost 6-0 to Fiorentina in the first leg of their quarter-final. Second leg taking place later this week. Just kept in play by Diana. Filippini. Petruzzi. Bit too long. We still await our first goal. It's Brescia 0, Napoli 0.
Sport on 4 with Stepstone Online Recruitment. Sport on 4 with Stepstone Online Recruitment.
Welcome back. No goals then between Brescia in the white with the blue V and Napoli in the dark blue. Both these sides promoted from Serie B last season. Brescia finishing 3rd in Italy's 2nd division, Napoli in 4th. They're both in the relegation zone coming into this game at the bottom of Serie A. Brescia in 15th, Napoli in 16th. Petruzzi. Baggio. Magoni and Hussein get the possession back for the visitors. Bellucci, who's had the one real chance of the game so far, that shot that kept low but went wide of Cernacek's goal. This is Esposito. Hussein hits it long towards Amoroso. Frustrating night so far for Emiliano Mondonico. Esposito. Hussein right there with him. Cut out by Calori. Gally wins the throw-in. Both the Filippini twins went on loan to Ospoleto in Serie C for a couple of seasons earlier in their careers. Both the Brescia-born twins now a fixture in first team for the club of their birth. Offside against Amoroso. Bellucci. Fouled by Filippini. Bellucci looks for Amoroso. Baggio with the header down. Filippini. It's a good run by Emanuele Filippini. Still Filippini. Quiroga comes away with it. This is Baggio. Too many Napoli players in the way. Chini claims. to get the home supporters a little bit more hopeful there. A good aggressive run from Filippini. Jerusalem. The same. Towards Amoroso. Oh, good save! And Cernacek had to get to the rebound quickly. Bellucci was in close attendance. Chested down by Amoroso. Cernacek had a clear sight of the shot on goal and was grateful it didn't rebound too far away from him. Good chance for Napoli. Feet high. Against Marino. Troise. Calori. Easy with the header, it falls to Baggio. Oh, what a chance for Roberto Baggio to get his first league goal of the season and his first league goal for his new club. Looking just to lob it over Mancini, did that, but then couldn't bring the ball down. Chance virtually out of nothing. And what an opportunity for Brescia. Brescia just couldn't take it. Diana will take the throw. Return of Baggio, it's a free kick. Antonio Filippini, the man fouled by Methusalem. Baggio to take it. Diana. Diana's continued his run. It's still Diana! It's Diana with the goal! And Brescia score. Ema Diana, his second goal in Serie A this season. It was a fine run, and he kept his composure well. Manzoni's side in front. Mancini out to try and narrow the angle. Diana, though, picked his spot and placed it perfectly. Just beyond the outstretched hand of the goalkeeper. Troise diving back to try and prevent it going in, but he couldn't make contact. And Brescia take the lead. Missed a golden opportunity just a few moments earlier through Baggio. Diana has struck. So the other goal in the league this season came on the opening weekend in the 4-2 defeat at Udinese. Napoli respond to conceding the first goal of the game, and only the second goal that they have conceded under Mondonico. Here it is. Diana with it. There's a problem on the far side. It looks like Claudio Hussein who has gone down. It is indeed the Argentinian international. Was the way he fell on that left knee more than anything in the challenge on Esposito. And it does look as though that's the end of the game for Hussein. There were signals being made across to this near side. Fabio Pecchia is the man most likely to come on, and just look at the way that his left knee there almost twists on itself. So Hussein continues to receive treatment on the far side. Napoli, for the moment, temporarily down to 10 men, and Brescia will be looking to take advantage. Great save from Mancini to deny Hübner. It's indeed Pecchia on the touchline, warming up for Napoli. May now get the chance to come on. Difficult angle. Mancini pushing it to safety, and he was lucky though, but he was on the end of the push out from goal. There is Pecchia coming on. Pecchia, who joined Napoli on loan from Torino. Torino, of course, guided last season by the now Napoli coach Emiliano Mondonico. And Pecchia actually publicly criticised Mondonico's training methods last season. It would have been interesting to see his reaction when he learned that Mondonico had been appointed as the man's successor at Napoli. Amoroso comes away from Diana and Pedruzzi. Magoni. Baggio, little touch off towards Marino. No flag on the far side, despite Brescia wanting one. Here's Bachin. As Hussein is taken away in obvious distress. And that'll be a big blow to Napoli if he is ruled out for a period because of the injury that he's just suffered. And it's going to be another change for Napoli. We saw Bellucci just looking a little concerned a few moments ago, and he has gone off to be replaced by the Swiss international, David Seiza. So two changes, presumably both enforced. Certainly Hussein's one was, and Bellucci, you would feel, is also an enforced change for Mondonico. As Hussein hops his way down the steps to receive more treatment in the medical room. Baldini fouled. Matuzalem. Amoroso. Pecchia couldn't find a way through. Cleared in the end by Galli. Baggio looks for support on this near side and finds it from Diana. It's a good cross in, but the flag has gone up. Referee plays advantage. Well, the cross in behind the Napoli defence, but Francesco Marino was in an offside position. Interesting to see that again. Hopefully in a moment or so. Here's Matuzalem. Magoni. Cesar. Blocked by Filippini. Well, it is quite a distance out, as you can see, but Napoli may fancy their chances. Cesar got 7 goals for Lecce last season in 29 Serie A appearances. He's played in every game so far for Napoli. It's taken short. Livner with the ball forward, looking for Marino. Brescia look to take it quickly. Marino. Garoga is right there with him. And gets the touch to put the ball into touch. Diana, the goal scorer, faced by Pineda. Filippini. Diana. It's a nice pull back. Baggio. Just about to enter the last 5 minutes of this first half. Cesar. Petruzzi will leave it for Calori. Mazzoni will be hoping his side can hold on to their lead to take into the half-time break. Diana. Tuzlim comes in quickly to tidy up for Napoli. Pecchia turns away from Filippini. Flag up. Barroso in the middle. Hadn't quite timed his run. Amoroso, who spent last season on loan from Juventus at Perugia. Here's the cross in from Diana that we saw a few moments ago, and early an easy decision for the assistant referee on this near side to make. Baggio. Filippini. Bubna. Now putting it onto his left foot. Straight at Mancini. It was a good opportunity for Mazzoni's team, and the coach knows it. In the end, Mancini just wasn't really tested at all in the Napoli goal. Filippini. It's away from Cesar. Esposito. Bachin is the defender with him. Across comes Quiroga. Now, is the referee going to caution the Argentinian? Indeed he is. It's a second yellow card for Napoli. Amoroso and now Quiroga have both been cautioned. Emanuele Filippini is the only man currently on the pitch who has to tread carefully. If he's cautioned this evening, then Filippini will miss next week's trip to Lecce in Serie A because of suspension. Esposito. Filippini. Brescia. It's a corner. Tackle coming in from Magoni. Calori has come forward for it. Marino's there as well. It's hit deep. Not deep enough. Good against the decision. And off Baldini. Diana. Cleverly played. Off Pineda. Gets a corner kick for the home side. Which Baggio comes across to take. With 160 Serie A goals, he's the second top scorer of players who are still playing in Serie A. Gabriel Batistuta has one more. Esposito with the touch back to Galli. This is Filippini. Galli. Esposito. Marino brought down by Troise, the Italian under-21 international. And there will be 3 minutes of stoppage time to be played at the end of this first half. Too many white shirts forward for Brescia. Balls to Emanuele Filippini. This is Calori. Possibly hit too strong. Indeed it is. Magoni just shields it from Marino. Marino's future at Brescia is somewhat open to question. The president, Luigi Corioni, has reportedly said that the club want to sell him, and also quipped that the only time that Marino is seen around the club is at the end of the month when he comes in to pick up his paycheck. Very complimentary words from the president. Caesar to take this free kick for Napoli, who will be desperately hoping to get back on level terms by half-time, but they're not going to do so with free kicks like that. And that's 2 or 3 times now that they've put long balls in to the penalty area and put them far, far too close to Pavel Srnicek. Baggio. Diana. Galli. Esposito. Brescia keeping possession, just waiting for the moment to strike, and maybe Esposito can do so here. Marino. For Baggio. Little ball back in the direction of Hubner. He kept it in play. Baggio. Good play from Brescia. The final shot, though, unable to be kept down by Filippini, who wants a free kick at least. But for the life of me, Seeing that slow motion replay, can't see that he's got any justification for wanting one. Diana's goal is the difference between these two struggling sides as the referee signals the end of the first half. At half-time, it's Brescia 1, Napoli 0.
Sport on 4 with Stepstone Online Recruitment. Sport on 4 with Stepstone Online Recruitment.
Welcome back, second half getting underway. Brescia in the white shirts with the blue V, Napoli in the dark blue. Brescia leading courtesy of Diana's goal just past the half hour. And a win vital for either of these two sides this evening to aid their campaign to get away from the bottom four in Serie A. Brescia haven't won at home in the league since the end of last season in Serie B, when they beat Empoli by a single goal. Troisi. Moves it off the dancing Baggio. And Napoli have the goal kick. Napoli back in Serie A after a couple of seasons in Serie B, finishing 9th in their first season in the Italian second division, 4th last year to get their promotion. Brescia supporters really are used to contrasting fortunes for their side. In 7 of the last 9 seasons, Brescia have either been relegated or promoted. Partly laid in there by Daniel Bacin, the man who joined from Juventus in the summer. Bacin didn't make a Serie A appearance for them and then made his Serie A debut for Napoli in the opening game of this season against Juventus. Here he is again. Tackled by Marino. Cleared by Calori. Filippini beaten to it by Becchia, the substitute. Napoli having been forced to use 2 substitutes, remember, already. Becchia and Cesar having come on. This is Hubner. Nice little ball through. Diana with the ball in. Baggio, it's off the post, and it didn't cross the line. Another great chance for Roberto Baggio. And Brescia so close to getting a second goal, and that really has brought the home supporters to life. Well, it hit the hand there of Troisi. Mancini could only stand and watch, and then he reacts very quickly indeed as the ball comes back off the post, and even from that angle you can see that the ball did not cross the line. This will give us an even better view, and indeed it was not a goal. Very, very close though. Roberto Baggio. Petruzzi. It will give Brescia added hope that they can record a first home win of the season in the league. Turn from Marino. Here he is again. Matuzalem. Amoroso. Has the ball taken off him. And And there's space down this near side here for Baggio. Looks for support. He has to go all the way in his own, and there's nobody there. Well, such a promising move, and in the end it all just petered out, really. Cesar. Filippini. Diana, and whose goal in the first half is the difference between these two teams, and it's been a good opening to this second half so far. Diana. Petruzzi. Italian international, but just one international appearance for Fabio Petruzzi. Came against Germany a few seasons ago. Tackling from Bacci. Filippini. Antonio Filippini. Hudna. Filippini. Forced to go all the way back to Pavel Cernacek. Czech Republic international. Marino's beaten to the header, but gets there first to the loose ball. Here's Marino once more. Filippini. Galli. Emanuele Filippini. Baggio. Magoni. Foul on Bacci by Galli. There's the little chip across goal from Roberto Baggio a few minutes ago. Nobody though on the end of it.